My mother bought a copy of Burns' poetry in Ayrshire in 1965, which is a book that I ended up with. So 1965, she would have been pregnant with me. So I guess that was when her interest started in it, and I think that's probably when I must have heard her reading it. One of the greatest things about him was the scope of his work, the breadth of his work. You know, I mean, Shakespeare wrote sonnets mainly on love, but Burns managed to kind of go through just about every single spectre of everyday life, from politics to the church, to love to fantasy. And I don't know whether it's idealistic or romantic, but I don't care, because I am. A prince can make a belted knight, a marquis, duke, and all that. But an honest man's aboon his might, good faith he money for that. For all that and all that, their dignities and all that. The pith of sense and pride of worth are higher rank than all that. I think it's such an ambitious poem, because I think it's difficult to write about some kind of universal brotherhood without it seeming either sentimental or naive. But he manages to kind of pull it off as just an earnest cry and wish that somehow we'll manage to find a common bond among us. And in Tam O'Shanter, that ranks along with A Midsummer Night's Dream, just for imagination and humour and managing to scare small kids, as I was when I heard it when I was a kid, you know. I think those two things are a kind of great balance of his, both his compassion and his kind of bawdy wit. I think I found solace in some of his poems around the time when my mum died. And I read a lot of his work around then and found a deal of comfort in it. And also he writes very well about kind of failures of heartbroken relationships, you know, and there's been times where I've kind of I've looked at his work at times like that, because I think his success and lack of success with women, I've often found I had something in common with that.